It's fine. I get up. Niza shunguluza focus, come on, be a go-getter. Shona kona, stay focused. Opportunities, gotta get risky, gotta fight that skill.
Get to more fish. You bring it up Makai, and a salute to all my hustlers. You come on, make me show more less iSpani. We ask that Kai. We always cast our net far and wide to catch and bring you in the kaka again. Let me tell you again. Aquaculture. Someone has to let you check kate. In Sizoga is one less fish. It's a fish so good. Nigaza umuntu fish. Uzoda ilanga eloto. Kota fundisa umuntu uglima fish. Uyoda asute kuzubenda pagate. In Sizo doesn't want to be a jack of all trades, but a master of one. Jabage Afunuba, a fish farm manager. You can get some tetele and let him steal the show. Juba City, hi, Jack. Did you get that?
So on trail and pay and we shall through good worry. Masadi o halal all along. So all the so ebe ke fela ke nagana gore school se ka ro fela ba ka re go sasa ba rena go sana ntwe ba reng ke school. Lina la ka ke nna Jack Khate ke tswa ga mama boloko maneng polokwane bana bele ke dula Cosmo ke nyakile ke sa dira mmetsele science ka seo batho ba se bolela ga bele ke na le Bachelor of Science in Aquaculture ska theletša seo batho ba se bolela go theletša pelo ya gago then o do kgona go fithelela tšeo nyaka go di dira in the future e tla o bone story saka e šale morago. Go le nga ka go tšika ga family le goreng e na le molao e be ke sale 4 years ke le modisha ke bona ditšhomi tša ka diraloka e be le ntwe le goreng e boima for nna ka bala ka la gore o le ngwana le wena o santse o raloke o santse o diretse bana ba bangwe ba di dira mara at the same time o santse o ba mele melao e le goreng ka gae ba go fa yona ka sometimes o ya go raloka le batho at the end of the day dilo tšeo ile di disha mola a di bue mathapang ba go tseba ba taba ba se gona ka gae so ko wena o lete o santse o di arabe ebe ke le 6 years old ebe ke dira preschool re ile ra receive the unfortunate news jelo goreng ebe le go pala ka September mo le gore re ile ra ke ra gore papa ka o rutogetse ile aba ntwe boima go gola from that age 6 years o sena ntate o sena role model ya monna gore ka go bontšha gore o gola o santše as monna o santše go le bjang so it was really difficult at that point. Ke tsene sekolo sa Mamabulo Primary o tshwana le bana ba bangwe ebe ke sa tšee sekolo serious so ebe ke sana big fa attention o sekolo ka raloka le bashimanyana raloka soccer era ka soccer ba le gore ke tlogetše dibuka ke no di bia kwa khakala mo ra raloka go fitha ere 4 ke thoma ke nagana gore gape o sa juba ke ile gae ene ke tlogetše dibuka mo e ke ya mona dibuka tša ka diego so o dira so ebe ke fela ke nagana gore sekolo se ka ro fela ba ka re go sasa ba rena go sana ntwe ba reng ke sekolo. But the good thing gore mafelo a ngwaga o ile o fela ka pass ke passa even though dibuka tša ke be di sa felela all those sort of things. Ek fita go grade 10 it was really difficult for now to choose the subject ka baka la gore form 1 form 2 it was really easy ke pass ba mpala the top 5 so ka thoma gona gore ba re grade 10 ke mo gore sekolo se thoma gona but o na le se struggle or na dira di history no maths science o to fail 4 times so ska ba wa ya mo so le ba khotsi ba bangwe ka ntle ba le gore be ke tsena le bona sekolo ba re no o ka se dire maths because no maths and science di a beta kudu ka se wa dira so but dilo tsa go tshwana bo moraba di mphile that thing ela gore ke kgone go realize gore ke good ka numbers. Ek fetša matric wa ka 2008 ke ile ka ya university ka ya school sa molecular and life science go studisha biotechnology le microbiology and biochem. So ke ile ke fetša my final year as biotech. I said no, the university has got aquaculture, ere ko dira ona se aquaculture. Then from there I waited 2014 umane balwala nakweo. Then April something happened, my mom passed away before I could go and graduate, so my mom passed away, so eki yo graduate abase gona so ntho ile ya mphe ya ngwisha botlhoko kudu gore mosadi o khalale gona all along. Mashego mangwe a sa robale a e nyaka tšhelete gore motho a kgone go ya sekolong, but at the end of the day a kgone go mmona a yo apara lepanta la gage la bobedi goba a yo kry-a mmereko wa ge wa mathomo. So ebile ntho le gore ebile painful that year 2014.
There was a period of time where he was super reserved and so quiet. You could see the sadness on his face, but then once in a while, utla from that state, just maybe go bolela le someone.
Ka 2015, ke kry-ile internship Department of Agriculture, Forestry and Fishery. Ba nkišitše Kharib Dam go bereka mo go yengwe ya di-hatchery tša government. From there ke ile ka re ke sa bereka le bona, Department of Agriculture ya founa ya re nyaka go romela China gore o yo bone gore ma-China a bereka bjang in terms of aquaculture. Then ke ile China, dilo tše re di boneng mola ke tše dikgolo.
So he was very happy when he got the opportunity at China. And then he suddenly now utiliza music wa China. So someone goes to China for 6 weeks and suddenly he's into Chinese music. But yeah.
Ke buile China ke feditše ka training ya ka ko China. Ke kry-ile phone call go tšwa go my manager ba re ke tle go sasa for an interview, ba nyaka go assessa for a position e le goreng e gona for a farm manager in their company.
Since tomorrow Jack is going for an interview, ke tla mmotša gore he should be himself, and then abolele just like the way a tlhanga botjang nna ka mmereko wa gage and the plans that, or the things that he wish the industry of fish farming would do. And yeah, mara yena o rata mmereko wa gage wa o enjoy, so I know gore ba tla mo tšea ko interview ya gage.
If you kry-a poso ya go sasa, the first thing e ke yo e dirang ko go aga ntoko gae, go investa tšhelete for moratho wa ka le bosese ya ka, then ke investe ye nngwe mo gore ke tle ke kgone go developa company e leng yaka. it came as a form of a sustainable. Sorry, can I start? Kefithile Rydawi Fish Farms for my interview. I'm a little bit nervous, but guys, wish me luck. Thank you.
Welcome, Jack, to Rydawi Fish Farms. I'm a director at Rydawi Fish Farms. My name is David Fincham. Rydawi Fish Farms was established so that we could look at developing the technology, the genetics, and the training and skills development that is required by the South African industry to grow the tilapia farming sector. We've been in business for a number of years now, but between the three directors, we have well over 60 years worth of practical fish farming experience, not only here in South Africa, but within the continent. So Zimbabwe, Zambia, Botswana, Malawi, Tanzania. And we'd like to welcome you to the farm and introduce you to what we're doing. Jack, would you like to just tell us a little bit about yourself so that we know who you are as an individual and a bit about your history and your studies? So where are you from?
My name is Rydawi. I'm from Limpopo, Polokwane. I studied University of Limpopo, Bachelor of Science, Biotechnology, coupled with Bachelor of Science Honours Aquaculture. I have skills in molecular biology, in-depth knowledge of maths and science. I have knowledge of laboratory processes and equipment. I have in-depth knowledge of fish farming, hatchery management, water quality management, parasite disease and control, fish breeding and genetics.
What would you see as your area of focus within the industry?
Myself, I want to see myself as one of the pioneers of tilapia. As I approach guys like Rydawi, I want to see myself as the pioneers in the industry, to be one of the guys who will be able to manage one of the successful hatcheries that will maybe produce 100,000 or million fingerlings per month and be able to manage a grow-out production of, let's say, 100 tons a month.
What do you see as a tilapia company such as Rydawi's ethical responsibilities to the industry and to the society at large?
As we look at the stage now, we have people who want to go organic. Every time when they buy fish from the market, they say we want organic. But let's say maybe you have
Jack, I don't think that you've given us a complete answer to that question. The question is, what do you think that our company can offer the society and the country in large in terms of ethical, social responsibility?
Okay. I think aquaculture itself, it came as a form of a sustainable, sorry, can I start?
Jack, what do you think are the kind of major differences and benefits between wild caught fish and farmed fish?
I think in that regard, in terms of just catching from the sea, we are killing our natural resources. We have a generation that will come to this universe that will want to know what is tilapia or what is abalone. But the people who are fishing from the sea or overfishing, they are getting all those stock out from the sea. So in the near future or in 20 years' time, we might not be able to know what is abalone. We might be seeing it from the papers or from museums, and it's something that we are not looking forward to. So aquaculture come into place to try to increase the stock that we already have, to try to implement measures where we can increase production so that our natural species that we have don't get depleted in that regard.
Jack, we'll now go and have a look at the farm, and we'll set 3 tasks that we'd like you to go through the processes and demonstrate to us not only your theoretical skills but also the practical skills that you would have in terms of carrying out those processes on the farm.
I would really appreciate that, because I've been looking forward to work for your company, to see what you're actually doing. So it's my pleasure.
Good. Thanks, Jack.
Jackie o na le tsebo e tibileng ka ha theory wa supa hore o ne a nka ene a ithuta ka maikemisetso ha sa le sekolong. Thuto ke yona foundation ya hore o phomelle lekaleng lena. Aquaculture ke lekala le bohlokwa le kgethehileng. Basebetsi ba hlokahala lekaleng lena tje ka ha re tobane ka bohlokwa ba polokeho ya dijo. Wena o hloka National Senior Certificate e tla o dumelang hore o etse degree. Maths e compulsory. Life le physical science di subject tseo he di tla o thusa. Ha se o qetile o tla etsa BSc ya Aquaculture. Ho tloha moo o tla sebetsa as trainee kapa yona technician hore o fumane bokgoni. My hustlers ka nnete pallo e senang morero ke toro fela. Katleho ya hao e diketsong tsa hao tsa ka mehla.
Hi, my name is David Fincham. I'm one of the directors at Rydawi Fish Farms. Rydawi Fish Farms was established so that we could start to address some of the skill shortages and production shortages within the tilapia industry on the African continent. Tilapia has been fished via wild fish capture fisheries, and the depletion of the stocks has now led to severe shortages of tilapia on the continent. And so the only way that we can get more tilapia is actually to farm it. We'll be mentoring Jack today.
No,
Uyabona mahustlers za Africa sawuthanda ufish wethu uthole abanye badla amagwinya ngesnockfish uthole abanye badla isushi abanye ke badla ikarabao futhi khona ke idemand yofish iyohlala ephezulu kodwa ke inhlanzi ziya ngokuncipha kodwa khona abantu abanjengo Jack bafethu nayo ke iRydawi Fish Farms abaza ngamacebo namasu ke wokulima inhlanzi ngendlela entsha. Speaking of which, awuthi ngibona ukuthi abobani abacabanga njengama dolphins nokuthi abobani abacabanga njengama goldfish njengoba ke nginikeza iword jumbo. So, no need to be fishing for clues. Yonika nje smarta. Nginikeze u-A no-E. Faka yakho impendulo khona lapha ku Twitter no ku Facebook. Khona manje sami sibona ke insizwa ishaya task yakhe yokuqala. Laza bephendula umbuzo ukuthi ukuphi okuza kuqala. Ngabe iqanda noma ke ufish. All I'm going to say is, something smells fishy.
Right, Jack, so this is where we'd like you to perform your first task. Like I said, would be to collect the eggs from the females here. Okay. We'll give you about 25 minutes to complete this task. Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
What I'm going to do is to take up the females that are carrying eggs. So as you can see from the nest that I'm having, this one has got a bigger mesh, this one has got a smaller mesh. If I use only this one, the eggs will go out there. So I'm going to use this one to protect the eggs so that they don't fall on the ground.
No, good, carry on. When I finished high school, I needed to go and study somewhere. The plan was to go to UCT, but that changed when, getting into university, and I'd already been overseas. So I looked at overseas universities and ended up through the British Council finding an agricultural college course in Scotland, specifically focused on fish farming. I'd already developed an interest in fish and fishing and being outdoors, and so for me at the time it was a good career choice and opportunity. So what made you want to enter into the fish farming business?
I was always keen to know what's happening in nature.
Mm-hmm. So is this female carrying eggs?
Yeah, it's got eggs. So we need I was always curious about nature. That's the thing that actually got me into fish farming.
Okay, good. All right, that's a good job. Well done. I think she's released all her eggs.
I think this is stage 2 because I see an egg and 2 eyes are already on the.
Excellent.
On the egg. So it's stage 2 of the egg life cycle. Importance ya breeding ko re kgone go oketša stock se le goreng already re na le sona re sekebe ra ya ko nageng go collecta di stock tše le goreng already they are distributed in the river so that re kgone go sustain aquaculture ka boyona because e re losa stock se se leng ko nageng re feleletša re sa ba le but again, our natural resources are no longer protected. So if we collect them, who's going to breed them? So as we breed them so that we continue generating the stock that we already have. Normal. So you can easily identify whether it's a male because it's got a papilla. Females they don't have. So yeah, that's the thing that is happening.
Yes, feeding people I'm very passionate about in Africa, where we've got a lot of NGOs who are supplying what becomes feed for short periods of time. And when those NGOs are not able to operate or make a big enough impact, the population at large still suffers greatly.
It's got stage 4.
Stage 4 eggs, yeah, good, well done, well done. Okay, I'll hold the net. You can catch the female. Right, so stage 4, free swimming fry. So she would have laid eggs on which day of the cycle, of the 10-day cycle?
Yeah, I think from the this one has got 4 days already. That's what I actually suspect that's why they have already hatched in this one. Yeah.
A nice healthy batch of fry.
Yeah. My financial situation ya ka gae o bo go le boima ka matšatši but as ngwana e be ke sa kgone go bona gore dijo tše re di jang e be di tšwelela kae so mama nna e tšwa ya ka nte a yo sela a bua se a bua nna sona a re e fariše so as ngwana e be ke sa kgone go kwešiša gore e ka ba o di sokolela bjang dilo tšeo o dijo tšeo so nna e be se ya like yang affected that much because e be ke tsamaya ka re ga umbrella o ka re ga ke tare protective glove ba ntshwere ka moo ba tsamaya le nna so ke thomile go e lemoga o santse gore ke ye pele but ntho e ke ileng ka ke potsa yona ke gore a ke a swanela go dumelela background ya ka e nthibele gore ke tšwele pele ka bophelo ba ka. I can see the fry that we have here are of good quality. We don't have any squashing or the tails bending, so we won't experience any sclerosis from the batch that we actually got from here. So it's good. The eggs there, they are no color change, so it looks like all our eggs are okay. So if we had like, let's say maybe the white color, it shows that our eggs are dead, but this one shows that they are okay.
Right. Do you want to bring those? So Jack, if you'd like to now transfer those eggs and fry into the egg jar, the eggs, and the fry into the tank, what are you going to start with?
Okay, the first thing I need to make sure that the jar is not running because immediately when I'm going to put the eggs in, they're going to go in. So as you can see, the level of the water is lower, so it's good that way. So firstly, I'm going to just spill a little water out.
I do think that stereotypically people have had that approach to new technologies and the capital costs and complexities of farming fish. And so what we did as a company was to develop technology that would transfer the skills and teach people how to farm fish on a relatively simple basis. By having a system that's easy to operate and that will take care of the scientific aspects and engineering aspects of the fish farming. You can buy a kit and learn to farm fish.
Yeah, we've got enough circulation on the egg jar there, so I think now it's running okay. So since this one they've already hatched, I'm just going to transfer them straight to the tank. So far I think things are running okay.
Jack, we're now going to go and do toss 2.
Okay.
Jack le rato le kgahleho ya hae ya ho sebetsa ka dihlapi e ho yena. Mosebetsi wa hao wa pele lekaleng lena o tla fepa dihlapi, wa hlwekisa metsi, wa lekola mafu and hape wa hlokomela le di-equipments. Wa tlameha hore o bane le kgahleho lekaleng lena la agriculture hobane aquaculture ke yona farming. Ha e ka ba o batla mesebetsi ya fase, high school education e tla o thusa. Mahaslas, nna le wena ra tseba hore dinaledi ha di kganye ha o sena lefifi.
6 drops. 2, 3.
Okay, Jack, so you're going to perform for us a water quality test. We would like you to do the ammonia test.
Okay.
And we'll watch and assess you as you go along.
Okay. The first thing, I'm just going to take the burette, put distilled water to remove any impurities that might be in.
The biggest concern that any startup has is that, firstly, you have to have the money to be able to do that. And our approach was to develop very, very slowly and small, and then use what we were generating to plow back into the company. We were working on what I believe is groundbreaking technology, and we wanted to prove that for ourselves before we went and borrowed a lot of money to trial and test our operation. So Jack, did you ever imagine working on a fish farm or entering the fish farm industry?
It has always been my dream to work at a fish farm because life itself fascinates me. So when I see things that I've actually put into the tank, I become happy.
So as a young boy growing up in Limpopo, were you exposed to fish, or did you ever go fishing? What piqued your interest in fish?
Not really. The only things that I will see was tadpoles. But every time when I see them in the dam there, I'll think of fish. So this one I'm gonna put 4 drops, since you can see it's the bottom of the meniscus on the 5 mil. So I'm just gonna put 4 drops in. I've put more, but it's okay, I think.
Give it a good shake.
Then I'm just gonna monitor the color change on the color chart, but I can see that it's falling around about here, 7.5.
Okay, are you happy with that?
I'm actually happy because the optimum for tilapia will get 6.5 to 9.5, so there we are 7.5. It means we are okay. The importance of water quality is like a guideline. You offer o berekela ka line efe. So o check water quality, you go botsa re metsi a gago a eme bjang. Now I'm gonna do the ammonia test. I've just finished doing the pH test. It's well within the ranges that we are looking for. So it's okay. This one, ammonia, I think. This one, I see the test says you should put the water to 10 ml.
And do you prefer using the reagents or titrations or strips for doing your water quality tests? What do you find more reliable or more efficient?
This one actually gives a hands-on experience because you get to do those things, you get to see them, you get to see what you're actually adding to your solution or the things that you have. And I just added the second reagent.
Okay.
So definitely I think the color will change when we put the third reagent. So we just have to see how things are. The third reagent, we are also adding 3 drops. Then we are adding 6 drops. 2, 3. Ke ne ke lo banka motseba sebaka maybe ka re ke fitha di-teenage ages a ba le gore gona ke kgone go tseba gore wena monna ke ditsela dife tšeo santse o di tsamaya but metha le metha ke sepele bokana gore voice age e ka mo morago ga tlhogo a ka ya mpotsa gore no moroko a se mo re yang gona tsela o santse re e sepele ke ya mohuto but e be ke wiša gore nka be a le gona at that stage a kgone go nkaeda ka boyena.
All right, Jack, do you think that's developed enough now?
I think it's quite enough because you've seen how the time I put it there, how the color was like typically green. Now it has reversed back, which means now the ammonia content is 0 milligrams per liter. So our water are okay.
Mona Jack o re bontsha attention to detail ha a lekola tlhoko ya metsi o tlameya gore o tshepagale ene o nagane ka go lekola ene se seng se re se bona mona tasking ena re bona go fapana ha o etsa mosebetsi bahiri ba lekala lena ke bona di farm tsa aquaculture, Department of Agriculture, Environmental Affairs le tsona di farm business mahaslas tsona pele o iphushe go bana ha go motho ya tla go etsetsang.
Rydawi Fish Farms, no Jack, kanye ney'nhlanzi bafethu, they're all under the same WhatsApp group. Ngoba ke labantu bafethu bazi kabanzi ngokulima ke iy'nhlanzi. Kuthi nilapha emakhaya nidinga amanzi ngoba ngathi ngikhanywe ke ithambo lo fish legama le wejumbo alifuna ukuphuma athi nginikeze one last clue which is the letter O. Uma ke sibuya emva kwekhefu ucheck uzohamba lapha ke ayohlola ke isimo sempilo sey'nhlanzi bafethu ngoba ke ukudla ufish ongaphilanga ukusifakela nje i-food poisoning. Yonke le ndaba ekhuluma ngokudla ingenze ngalamba athi ngigijime lapha ey'tolo bafethu ngizibambe nje nge-spikos ngibambe i-fish and chips bafethu ngine lapha emakhaya. I will catch you after the break.
Sorry.
Okay, Jack, welcome to task 3. We're going to ask you to look at the fish and do a gill scape and a skin scrape to assess for parasites.
What I'm trying to make sure is that we get the lowest magnification on the microscope, then to make sure that the stage is lower so that I can start with my examination at the right point. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this knife to get a proper scrub from there. Then I've got my slice there. Yeah, and I'm just gonna put it down. Then a simple scrub there and there. Then I'm gonna put it under the microscope to see if I'm getting everything okay. Then the light adjuster was set to 1, so I'm just going to increase the light. So it's on, so I can see the light is coming through the lens. And I'm just gonna move my slides a little bit back.
Farming fish is all about water quality. Because fish are living in contained environments, those environments have to be kept healthy. And if you're not keeping your water environment healthy, you then run the risk of your fish living under stressful conditions, succumbing to disease, parasites, funguses, lack of oxygen. So water quality is a vital part of our business.
Tlhapi e dula ka seja tlhapi re ka re e dula ka re environment e le goreng e different from land animals. Aquatic animal and land animals, they are living in a different environment. So you need to know gore e ke bereka ka ntho eso o santse ke be cautious ke tlhokomele environment. Then o tlhokomela environment yo kgona go tlhokomela la fish ya gago.
So what are you looking for in terms of the skin scrape?
I actually want to see if we don't have any external parasites on under the, what do you call, the scales there. So as you've seen that I've taken the scale from one of the fish there.
And would you do any internal examinations on the fish?
I will just do the check if we have anything on the gills. Because normally we get parasites like Gyrodactylus or Dactylogyrus attaching to the gills. So I just want to check if we got any, or we got any Gyrodactylus on the skin.
Okay. Fish farming, as a parallel, you would use the chicken industry. You could grow a chicken to 5 kilograms, but we don't because it's not commercially viable. And so the same is true of fish. Our aim and our drive within the industry is to grow a fish to a plate-size edible fish. And if you're hungry, you can eat 2 fish. So it's all about putting fish on plates. And in order to do that, we need a lot of farmers, we need a lot of systems in operation, we need the feed suppliers, we need the commercial hatcheries. How often would you perform a task like this on the farm?
After every 10 days, because we get to exchange our water every week, so I'll have to do this so that I can see if we didn't get any parasite coming in with the water that we get from out there.
And how important would you say is the source of water to your biosecurity and health on the farm?
The water that we use is very important to check if it doesn't have any minerals or any contaminants that could encourage any foreign parasites or bacteria to grow on. So we need to always check if everything is in order in that regard. I'm gonna go back a bit because I didn't get...
So you're not picking up any visible...
Yeah, I'm not picking up anything that is moving there, which means we are quite clean when it comes to external parasite on the skin or on the scales. Ka baka la gore ke gopola ba thokofetse ka April, nkare April ga nako ya go bo di-8. So graduation ya ka e bile the next month. Ebe ke no ya graduation gore ko tšea certificate sa ka. But ebe ke se ka motho ola wa gore nkare o gona o na le nna goba ebe ke se ka thaba. So but ke ile ka itšea ka nthwela ya gore le nne at least go ne ntho ke ile ka e dira ye positive e ga tsamaya seng ka mo disappointa seng ka mpona ke tsamaya le strata a sang ka mpona ke talalane le naga mo le goreng a tsebe gore mo a leng gona ke shetse ke le bjang. So ke ile ka no go khothatsa ka mantswe mo huto.
Right, so you're going to now perform a gill scrape, eh?
But first it means to do gill sample, I have to kill it. So I'm just gonna take this poor thing. I'm gonna use this one. We use a blunt end so that we don't cut any internal organs there. The reason why I'm cutting here, I'm trying to cut the spinal cord so that it doesn't feel any pain when I cut it, when I try to go inside. So I'm just gonna do it fast. Cut the spinal cord so that it doesn't move. Yeah, there. So everything is sorted.
Okay.
Go task 3 na we ke shake nyana e bile one of the challenging task for nna cause e bo sanje ke bereke ka ntwe le oreng a life specimen, and I'm gonna go in with a blunt end. What's happening? Water. So we get everything there. Okay.
Jack did very well as a candidate. I mean, obviously his theoretical knowledge and his studies have brought him up to a very high level of competency. His practical skills were also good. You know, he handled each of the practical tasks that we gave him very, very well. He didn't stumble over it. He knew exactly what he had to do. You know, he took the equipment and basically carried out the task.
And then
It's sorted. Nothing else wrong. Yeah.
Okay. Right, good. Well done. Congratulations on completing your tasks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Jack, welcome back. How did your tasks go?
My task was very well on point, related to what I've actually learned from school. Even the experience that I got from working at Department of Agriculture came in handy. So the things that you have in there will definitely help me build myself in this industry.
So of the 3 tasks, the breeding of the fish, the dissection and the water quality tests, which of those did you enjoy the most?
I actually enjoyed the one for water quality test because I realized that your systems are running perfectly so, because the water quality parameters are well on par. Everything is well the way it's supposed to be. So I'm happy with what we've done in there.
And which of the 3 tasks challenged you the most?
The one for dissection and checking for parasites, I'm not sure if I went all forward, but I'm happy because we didn't find anything. So I hope that we don't have anything in your system. So I think I got a bit of a challenge there, but I think we are okay, yeah.
Well, Jack, obviously I've had a few thoughts spending the day with you. I've given the feedback to the directors and we've discussed it amongst ourselves. Well, following the process and the interview and assessments that we've done today, we'd like to offer you the position of farm manager at Rydawi. And so you will take on the responsibility of the day-to-day operations of the farm, managing the staff, controlling the breeding side of the business. And if there's any assistance or questions that you have, always feel free to come and approach us and discuss these with us. Welcome aboard.
Thank you very much. I won't disappoint you.
Right, so you'll be receiving an email from us with the documentation and the contract offer. If you go through that document, sign it, return it to us, and we'll get you started on the 1st of the month.
Thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I finally got the job. I'm very excited. It shows that hard work do pay. So to my hustlers out there, press a push up panda. Thank you guys.
Well done, Jack. Re ithutile ka wena hore ra tlameha ho qeta le mehopolo ya rona hore ho sa kgathaletsehe mathata kapa diphephetso tseleng ya rona re tla tswella. Potso ya rona ya beke ena e tswa ko Palesa. A re yena o na le kgatlho ya ho sebeletsa lekala la agriculture. O rata ho sebetsa ka batho ha e diphoofolo. Wena he sheba career ya agricultural extension officer. Bona ba sebedisana le di-farmers ka ho ba neya melaetsa e ba tlamehang ho e etsa. O tlhoka national senior certificate e tla o dumellang hore it's a diploma kapa degree. Maths le physical science di compulsory. Di subjects e leng di ka o thusa ke tsona tsa agricultural science. Department of Agriculture e na le di bursary. Checka ko websiteng ya bona ho tloga ho September ho ya ho November ya 2018. Ha e ka ba hona le ho sa utlwang, hopola ho checkela Facebook kapa yona website ya rona. Romela ya hao potso.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more. Njengoba-ke insizwa izithola esendleleni eqonde ngqobo fethu kumpumelelo. Insizwa ayisabheke emuva, ayisabuyele emuva. Like Jack and the Beanstalk, iyakhuphuka bafethu. Njengoba sithi the world is now your oyster. Sikalesele-ke emsebenzini wakho omusha. Sesiyazi-ke udaba le-food security bafethu isezandleni ezinhle. Njengoba-ke labantu bahlale baza-ke ngamasu amasha okwenza izinto. Okusiletha kwimpendulo iwe-jumbo. Igama kade silifuna yi-innovate. Uma kulitholile, you are a lucky fish. Uma ungatholanga, better luck next time. Mina ngumfana kamntambo ngidonsa zonke intambo sengiphuma kanje. Ngithi Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, ila hlangana khona. Yohlala ngitshela ngithi press a push up panda. Don't look down, Look up and stay up and stay super mega. Woo! See you next week, man.